Hey everyone, I am starting a few minutes late because I had to make sure that I got everything all set up, but I hope you're ready to do some yoga this morning. All right, let's get started. I'm going to hire a camera crew. Okay. We're going to start in a seated position. You want to get comfortable? I'm seated to the side of my mat. You can sit at the end, it doesn't really matter. And then I have two yoga blocks at my side because as we do some twists, I like to bring the floor up to be able to make it so it's easier for me to reach as I get into twists. And if I'm not, because I'm not as limber as what I once was, it makes it nice because I can bring the floor up and still be able to go deeper into my twists. So you want to reach your arms up. And then come into a twist. And I'm going to move my yoga block to back behind me, go deeper in that twist. Remember to do deep breathing. Arms up and hands to your right. Arms up, and we're going to go to the left one more time. Now take a deep breath and see if you can go further into that twist. Arms up and come to the right one more time. You need to wake up. All right. And now I'm going to raise my arms up and come to the left. And come. Bend at the hips. Bring your right arm over your head. It's a good stretch for all of your lat muscles on the side of your body. Come back up. Those arms. And go to the right. It's a good way to start out the day is through stretching. Warming up all of your muscles. Engaging the core. Bring your arms behind you. And pull your shoulders down. You're just going to open up your chest area. It's going to open up all of your pectoralis muscles that are tight. If you're a side sleeper, this is really good exercise to do. Or if you've been doing a lot of video gaming or typing on the computer, right? It helps bring those shoulders in. This helps bring the shoulders out, so it helps get rid of upper back pain. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Oh, no yawning allowed, right? Okay. We're going to start on our mat, so some cat and cow stretches. So cow stretch is when your head comes up, your sit bones also come up, and your belly sags just a little bit. Still want to engage your core. And then a cow position, or a cat position, sorry. As we're here. Arch your back. Pull your head And match this with your breathing. So inhale, cow position. Exhale, cat position. Inhale, cow position. Exhale, cat position. Okay. Now spread your knees and your hands shoulder width apart, and have your hands up underneath your shoulders. Then you're going to take your left arm and your right leg, stretch them out. Your foot should be flexed like you're kicking the wall, and your ear should be the same level as your arm, keeping your spine straight. Now we're going to switch arms and legs. Right arm, left leg. Engage that core. And to the opposite side again. Left arm, right leg. Right leg, or right arm, left leg. We're going to do 2 more of those on each side. Switch to your right arm, left leg. And bring that down. Left arm, left leg. And bring those down. Let's do a couple of cat-cow stretches. Ready? Okay. Okay. Spread your hips just a little bit. And rotate your hips. You might get a few pops and creaks. Okay, from this position, you're going to tuck your toes behind you. I'm going to tuck my shirt in. Sometimes my shirt likes to creep up on me. Lift your sit bones to the sky. Engage your core. Come to downward dog. I tend to hang out here in downward dog a little bit, but I like to stretch out my legs, my calf muscles, right? So it's good if you alternate which foot sitting down. Do a couple of those stretches. It's so good for our calf to be stretched out. We don't do that enough. Come up on your tippy toes. And then push your heels back down. Come up on your tippy toes. Stretches out the muscles of the metatarsals. And then push your heels back down, stretching out the back of your calf muscles with your knees. Pedal out those feet a little bit more. You might feel your shoulders and your arms getting tired. You're going to come back down to all fours at the tabletop. So there's a few things I forgot to mention. When you do downward dog or anything where you're on your hands, you want to make sure that your elbows match up and you're pushing pressure into your fingertips as well as your palms. If you just push into your palms, you're actually going to get sore wrists a lot quicker. Okay, because we're beginning, I want you to grab 2 yoga blocks. And I want you to bring your foot forward and place it in your mat. And you keep one foot back and come into a low lunge. Now, if this is hard on your knees, to be down on your knees like this, my mats are doubled up. I have 2 mats. I have a Pilates mat and a yoga mat because my knees don't like the hard concrete floor, right? I want to do good things for my knees. Okay, so I'm going to come back to neutral, and from neutral, I'm going to do a reverse half split. And this is going to stretch out the back of your leg, your hamstrings. Come forward into that lunge again. And remember to practice deep breathing. Deep breathing is so good. It helps rejuvenate all of our muscles. The further you push your body down towards the ground, the more of a stretch you'll get. But it's not necessary. If this is your first time working out in a really long time, listen to your body. All right? Switch legs, bring your left leg forward, and come into that lunge. Make sure that your back is straight and that you're not hunched over. This is going to help add to the stretch. And come back into the half split. And as you lean your body over your leg, in this half split, it actually helps you go a little bit deeper in the stretch. And come forward into your low lunge once more. Now, if you're pushing hard into these yoga blocks that you're leaning on, make sure that you're pushing into your fingers as well. You don't want to bring damage to your wrists. And then come back to that half split. Okay. Since you already have your left leg up, tuck your toes, your back right toes. Touch my nose before we do this. While still holding onto the yoga blocks, gently just lift your knee. Lift your right knee. Come into a runner's lunge. Allow that back leg to stretch. Now bring your hands from the yoga blocks up to your knees. Remember to keep your balance as much as possible. Helps to tighten your core. And then bring your hands up into the air and crescent lunge. Bring your hands down and turn your back foot just a little bit. Come into warrior 2. Keep that right leg bent. Okay, now drop your right hand back onto your back leg. Lift your left Left arm to the sky, it's a reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands back, turn that back foot into runner's lunge. Bring that right leg, knee down to the mat. And come back to neutral. That was good. Let's do that on the other side. Bring your right foot back, or left foot back, excuse me. Bring your right foot forward. Feel a tightness in my hip. So I want to make sure that I'm listening to my body. Doing stretches and doing this workout, I want to make sure that I'm listening to what my body's telling me. So going into this stretch is really good. This runner's lunge, this low lunge, because it's going to help stretch out what I just did on that hip. Okay, tuck your back toes. Lift that left leg or left knee off the mat. So runner's lunge. Engage that core. You want to keep your back as straight as possible. Now bring your hands to your knee, your right knee. Bring your body upright. And now take your hands into crescent lunge. Now bring it down so that you are in warrior two. You don't want your body facing straight this way. You want it kind of diagonal. Not facing your front leg, kind of diagonal. In between both. Keep your hands up. I'm going to adjust my camera real quick. Might have to move my camera back in the future. Make sure that your arms aren't drooping, but they're both staying elevated and straight. Keep looking out over that front hand. Drop your left arm down, bring your right arm up, reverse warrior. Deep breathing. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands forward. And back into runner's lunge. Then drop your knee down. Bring both feet backwards. And I'm going to readjust my camera again. Not sure how well this is going to work every day. Come down into child's pose. So you can leave your legs together and then lean over them in child's pose. Or sometimes, oftentimes it's a lot more comfortable if you put your legs in a V and then bring your body down. And you can put your head directly on the mat, or if your head won't go all the way down to the mat, you can put a yoga block underneath your forehead. Now, if you can't come all the way down to where your body feels like it's resting, because child's pose should feel like a resting pose. You can grab a pillow or some blocks and just sit on them. And then, this is like a child's pose, then you can just lean forward. Take a few deep breaths here. You want to make sure that your body feels supported. As you do yoga, you want to make sure that your body feels supported and feels loved, feels respected. Because as you respect your body will respect you and help take care of you. Roll your head from side to side. This is so good for our forehead. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. All right. Bring your right leg forward. You want to bring it so that it's square. Bring your left leg back. This is called pigeon pose. That should be able to stretch out your hips. Now, if you can't come all the way down, you can sit on a yoga block. Right? Take your forearms, put them on a yoga block, forearms to books. Just hold this pose for a few minutes, stretch out those hips. You want your left leg that's behind you, you want it back behind you, not out to the side. Gives you a different stretch if it's out to the side. You might be wondering how on earth you get out of this. So you pull the yoga mat out from underneath your hands and arms, elbows. Take your left foot in the back, tuck those toes. Just gently push yourself up. Now take your right foot and bring it back. And switch that side. We're going to bring our left foot forward. If you want it almost at a 45-degree angle. You don't want it tucked up underneath your body. Get this to be as comfortable as possible, right? Yoga block. I use yoga blocks a lot because I want to listen to my body. Remember to practice your deep breathing. Good stretch. Allow that stretch to happen. Give your body permission to stretch like this. Don't say I can't. Even if it's just a little bit of a stretch, it's more than what you did yesterday. Just remember yourself. Remember to tell yourself that and give yourself grace. Talk to yourself the same way you would speak with other people, with kindness and love. Alright. Bring my yoga blocks out. Tuck my back toes. And bring that left leg back. Now I'm going to kind of walk to the front of my mat and sit down. All right, so we're going to grab behind our knees, and you can either gently roll back, or you can allow yourself to give your spine a little bit of a massage here. So I like to grab behind my knees and just roll back. Maybe move the microphone first. It didn't go very good. Okay, let's try that again. This is so good for your spine. Okay. And then come down. Hang on your back. Now, for some of you, this might be difficult. If you have a hard time lying on your back, you can take a yoga block and you can put it underneath your sacrum. So you don't want to put it on your lower back, but you don't want to just have it down on your toe, right? And what this does is this elevates your sacrum so that if your back doesn't hurt for you to do this next part. So you can do it either way. For this part specifically, I like to have my sacrum elevated. So it gives me a little bit more of a stretch. So if I take both my feet and I bring them into the air, you take one foot down, tap your heel on the ground, and then come back up. That's one. Left leg down, tap your heel, bring it back up. Make sure that you're engaging your core. 2. Go down slow and come up slow. Works the muscles. 3. 3. Now that works more muscles, that works your muscles for a long period of time. Love that. 4. 4. Good. Now I like to pull the yoke block out. Hug my knees to my chest. And roll back and forth. This is so good. A different massage for your spine. Drop your feet to the floor. Bring them as close to you as possible. We're going to do some bridge poses. Take a deep breath in. We'll be yawn a little bit. You might need that, right? Allow our bodies to wake up a little bit. All right. With your knees firmly flat on the ground, you can slowly pick up your sacrum, hips and sacrum, and then slowly go vertebrae by vertebrae to lift your back. Okay. As you do this is bridge pose. You want to tighten your core, tighten your glutes, tighten your hamstrings and your quads. Do that backwards, hamstrings and quads. Take a deep breath in and lower back down. Go slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to do that bridge pose one more time. Sacrum, come up, one vertebrae at a time. Activate your core, your glute muscles, all of the leg muscles. And then come back down. Okay, and take, bring your knees to your chest. Knees to your chest, tuck that out. Back and forth, side to side. Now, take your legs, raise them up almost like you're in like a tabletop. You're just going to take them and to the floor beside you. It's very nice. You want at a 45-degree angle. And you want to take your arms out in a T. This is so good for helping open up your pectoralis muscles, stretching your spine, stretching your latissimus muscles. Legs back up and bring them to the other side. Sometimes you'll get pops in your back. One of the best ways to get a correction in the back, right? And go to the chiropractor because they're closed, right? Alright, and gently bring the legs back. And see how I just kind of moved this pillow here? This is so nice because I'm going to move this a little bit. If you have back problems and laying here on the floor hurts, and you put your legs out, it hurts even more, right? So if you put a pillow underneath the feet, it lessens the space that's here. It straightens out your spine a little bit more. And it takes the pressure off your spine and your sacrum. So when you're in this position and you're on your back, it's really good to put a pillow underneath your legs. Now I want you to close your eyes. This is called Shavasana. I think it's everyone's favorite pose. So you're just going to close your eyes and just relax. Allow yourself the opportunity to just relax and connect with your body. Connect your mind and your body to act as one. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now say you don't have anything to be able to put underneath your legs. You're always welcome to just go flat here. You don't have to have something underneath your legs. This is a very comfortable position for a lot of people. Gives you the ability to connect with the earth, to really ground yourself. As you allow part of the back of your body connect here. Allow all of your stress and worries to just sink out of your body. And allow the earth to just absorb them. Take away the cares and the worries and the stress. Take a deep breath in. And allow them to go. That's a very active first time. Cheering us on, walking out, saying hello. I choose to work outside. I love breathing fresh air. I love the smells of nature. Right now, when we have a stay-at-home order, being outside in the backyard is the best. If it's possible, I know some people don't live where it's warm. If it's possible, get outside, enjoy the weather outside. In, roll, bring your legs up, feet up, roll to your left or to your right, whichever side is easiest for you. And then come up to a seated position. Right hand came out. And you can sit back on your pillow if you want, or you can just sit right on your yoga mat, an easy seat, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in. Pull your right arm to your right shoulder. Roll your chin to your chest. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll your chin to your chest. Roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And then roll your head all the way around. Don't lean back very far when you do that. And then your head upright. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Thank you for joining us in yoga this morning. My love, my light, and my energy honors the light, the love, and the energy within me. Have a good day. Namaste. Bye.